not with us can see and can catch up. So what the first thing I'm gonna ask you to do is everybody mute your microphone so that only I'm the one talking, all right? Just you know how to do that. Because I know I had you come in as muted and it shows up on my computer screen when you're muted so I can tell if you're muted or not. That way then when we do our interviews with all the pros that we're gonna do, this is how we'll do the interviews. So you guys will all be on mute and any questions you have, you can type in the chat on the side. Yeah, make sense? Right? So if let's say that we're all interviewing Madison, and I can say, how famous are you really? And then he can answer because he's gonna see it in the chat, right? Make sense? Super easy, right? Ellie's just laughing. Oh no, she's coughing. Coronavirus, stay away. Yeah, no, Tina, no. Okay, let's everybody turn your mute back on, and as long as you're in a quiet space and there's nobody else around you, we can all kind of have conversation.
Okay, Sean's like 12 feet away from me, so I don't know if that's an issue or.
Well, I think you guys have already violated the 6-foot rule, so, you know. Like even the fact that Hunter and Jake are just in different rooms, I know they're in the same house.
We're about to be married. I mean, if we're gonna be together 6 feet apart, we'll be all right, I think.
I think you're safe. Yeah, exactly.
I think we'll be okay.
So really what I wanted to do today is just kind of make sure that you got, first of all, make sure everybody's cool and safe and healthy and like mentally in an okay place, because this freaking sucks, right?
Okay.
Tim, what are you eating?
Danimals. Why? What's up?
What is it?
Danimals.
Oh.
Yogurt.
Best way to eat yogurt.
Okay, so
All right, never mind.
our goal here is to just figure out what the class is going to look like, what we want the class to be, how we want to proceed, make sure the syllabus made sense, all that kind of stuff. So yes, this is a completely unprecedented circumstance. Am I super happy about it? No. Is it fun that we get to do things like this? Yes. Does it still suck? Yes. Right? So we have a few different options. But basically what I wanted to do first was make sure that you guys see how you guys felt about class moving forward. Everybody should be a part of the quarantine support group. Yes. Right? So I just did that too because I thought that sometimes is easier when you're already doing stuff or you're in a mobile platform, you can get to things easier. I've created a couple of units on there. So I'm putting up like online classes and interviews and different things you can do. I'm a little overwhelmed with all of the computer detail that I have to do right now. So just know that's why I posted late last night. It may just take me a while to get back to you in general. So if you send me something and you're like, I don't know if she got it or not, she probably did, but it's probably 50 emails deep, right? So just know that I'm trying to figure out how to do this. And already I've been on the computer since about 10 o'clock this morning without a break. So I don't want to live like that. You know what I mean? I deserve to also not have to be on the computer 5,000 hours a day. So
Amen.
Just know, huh?
Amen.
Yeah, so just know if I don't get back to you, it's because I'm trying to take care of my humans too, right? Okay, so syllabus. Let's talk syllabus first. How do we feel about the syllabus? Do we have questions? Does it make sense? Are you excited? Go.
I felt like it was kind of overwhelming.
You what?
There was like it was kind of overwhelming. There was like a lot of information and I was like, okay, do we do all of these? Or do we do like one a week? Or like, how much of this is like, do we have to do at once?
Right. Totally makes sense. So let's talk through it. All right. So let me pull the syllabus up so I can kind of walk you through it. Does anybody else have any specific questions?
I had one about the TikTok scavenger hunt. If it says to like be in an aisle of a grocery store, do we have to do that anymore? Or?
Do whatever. Like I made this up before they put us all like in quarantine. Yeah, I don't know. But that may have been an email. I'm sorry.
Oh, can I?
Oh, he colored his hair too. Oh my God, everybody's doing it. Hit your mute button, Kanai, so we can hear you. Make sure it works. Bottom left. Yeah. Yay. Okay. So, yay. So Kanai's here. All right. Like the hair, Kanai. Logan, show him your hair.
You've seen it. I'm blonde now.
Kanai, is this your first Zoom?
Yeah.
Okay, so up in the right corner, you'll see a thing where you can put either speaker view or gallery view. That way you can see everybody like Brady Bunch, or you
Mm-hmm.
can only see the person talking,
Oh, okay.
right? So you can
Cool.
change it up. So that way you don't have to look at me all the time because it makes me uncomfortable. Okay, so we are talking through syllabus, making sure we get all our details here. I'm gonna pull it up, but Jake, your question was about TikTok, right?
Yeah, about the just being in the grocery store, like if we had to do that anymore or not.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can do whatever. Like those were just ideas, and I kept trying to think of things. And like at one point, you guys will love this. At one point, I was going to have you, when we could still go on campus, I had elicited Abby Strawn to help me, and Jamie was going to like give you things, and then
I was really excited about that one. I was very excited.
I know, me too. And she was so excited about it because she's just super fun and really good at TikTok. So
Right.
Maybe you can get her to help you remotely. I don't know. She'll probably still do it because she was like all in when I texted her. So yeah, I think just get creative, have fun. Diamond did a really good one the other day, I guess yesterday. That was really awesome because they're doing, my other class is doing it as well. So, you know, all of my classes are on that quarantine group, right? All of this class, all of dance history, all of Jazz 3. And there's also a few extra people that just wanted to be a part of it. So yeah, so there's more people in there. Oh, Logan, are you gonna post us on social media? Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my
It's-
God.
Whatever. Just keep it on gallery. All right. Don't make it about me. All right. Okay. Let me pull the syllabus up and let's walk through. I got to find it. I've got so many things going on my computer right now. So hold on one second. Actually, I'm gonna get it this way. Does anybody else have questions while I'm trying to find this document?
Yes.
Go.
For the discussion boards, how long should each post be, and like what information should we include for all of the everything?
Whatever you want. Like,
That's what I
listen,
figured.
unprecedented times. What I don't want you to do is be like, TikTok was fun. Like that's not enough. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to like have an honest, like, this was cool. This is what I liked about it. Anna, you want to talk about because you've already posted to the discussion board. You want to talk about what you did? Because it was pretty right on.
Yeah, I did a class from CLI Studios, and then I just took my selfie before and after of myself, which was really gross because I was all sweaty. And then I talked about my experience, how I felt like the class was run, but also how I felt like the class went for me, like with the space that I have and what I can improve on and if I'll take it again. That was basically it.
Yeah, perfect. Do you have that where you can upload it, Anna, onto Zoom?
Do I have what? Sorry.
You have the paper, like the little document that you sent to me, or can you screenshot your discussion board and upload it?
Yeah.
Because it would be great to show everybody how we can pull a file from this.
Let me go try to do that.
Okay, so you work on that and we'll keep talking. But that's kind of the idea, guys. And when she gets, I can do it if you can't, Anna, but you should just figure it out.
Okay. Yeah.
So that way then we can show you how I can send you documents over Zoom as well. So I can even send you screenshots. You can send me stuff if there's things that you need or you need another version of the syllabus. I can load that onto this system and you can pull it off of this conversation. Okay. So, so if you have the syllabus, the coronavirus syllabus, right? The coronavirus addendum, I think I called it, right? Let's just walk through that for a hot second and make sure that everybody understands expectations. Sound like a plan? Yes? Great. Okay. So obviously the current and future role assignments are going to stay as they are because some people have already done those and it wouldn't be fair for people that haven't to have done them to not be counted for you. But that should be easy and fun at this point, right? The two assignments that are gone are the final, or the two assignments that remain as they are is the Dance 20 paper, which you all should have already turned in. I know I got some in email, I got some in Canvas, it's fine, I'm getting to it, yeah? Okay, it's just gonna take me a while because everything came in on the same day and the day that we all went back online. So I have like a lot of stuff to read. And the final performance, obviously we can't do because we're not all together, right? And I cannot sit through a video of you guys independently doing stuff, and that's just cruel, right? So as a replacement for those two assignments, you have what the next thing that appears, every single assignment you're gonna do is worth 15 points. That's 180 points, right? And I'm gonna treat this like pass fail because this is crazy. It's crazy that we have to do this, right? So as long as you do the assignment, you're gonna get the points. I know everybody thinks Tracy's hardcore, and she is in a normal circumstance, but this is ridiculous. Truth? So just do the damn work and let's call it a day, okay? So you'll submit a 1 to 2 page types of your event, that's worth 5 points. You'll submit a discussion board, that's worth 5 points, and then you'll do whatever the activity is, right? Okay, that's pretty much how it's gonna work. Now, if we look at the calendar, like let's say for example, right now, today's the 24th, right? So you would have from today until midnight on April 1st to complete week 1 assignments, okay? The discussion board, and if you we'll look at Canvas here in a second because I've already set it up on Canvas for you. At least I think I did. I hope I did. I know I set it up on the other class, but I'm not sure if I set it up on here, so we'll see. But you have until Wednesday at midnight to get everything in, right? And everybody may be doing different things. Like let's say Molly decides to take a class online and Caroline watches West Side Story and Kenai does TikTok. All of that's going to be on the same discussion board, right? So that way you guys can see what each other is doing. And if there's something super cool that somebody else is doing, you can comment on it. It may give you a good idea to do something else. Am I being clear? Yes? Cool. All right. So, but you always have till the next week. So the new module will open on Monday. Yeah, or maybe even Sunday night. And you'll have from that Sunday night or Monday, whatever it is that I did, until Wednesday at midnight to start. There'll be those 2 days that are kind of an overlap where you can do both, right? But it is set up with a prereq. So if you don't finish the first one, you can't open the next one. Clear? Great. Okay, so when we look at the assignments, any and all of these are possible. You do not have to do them all. You can do them all. You can pick and choose, right? Like Hunter and Jake, it might be really fun if you guys did some kind of swing dance something since you're together. I mean, I know you're touching anyway, so whatever, right?
I would never, no, we're not touching.
Lies, nothing but lies.
5 feet apart. If you're gonna do it in hazmat suits with gloves.
Oh,
We
a
weren't allowed to
bag.
hold hands till we're married, so.
Yeah, so I have a question.
I like the hazmat suit idea though. That could be like a viral thing. What's up, Jake?
My brother said if I had to go outside, I should do all of my TikToks in a hazmat suit.
Do it. I think that's a great idea.
I might.
This is probably a really stupid question. Every week though is one of those things that you've assigned. We can do them. Two of the things. Okay, gotcha.
You will do 2 things per week. Now, the interviews, let me jump to the interviews. So the interviews, part of the reason that came up, I have a ton of friends that are out of work, right? Because Broadway shows closed, national tours closed, cruise ships are down, and everybody's in my world, everybody's complaining and sad and annoyed and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, hey, I've got a bunch of students who need inspiring. Do you guys want to talk to them? And they're all like, yes, absolutely, right? So this is a great way for you guys to stay inspired to work on stuff. Oh my God, look at your baby, Ellie, I can't. Oh my God. He's biting you. That's adorable.
That's so cute.
A stuffed animal.
Winston? Oh my God. Mikhail's asleep over there. I'll show him to you later. Anyway, the interviews are set up so that you can, and I've got people from all over. I've got one person that was in a Broadway show that opened 2 weeks ago and closed. I've got another person that's off of a, what's up, Tim? Oh, Reagan, she can't get on? Let me I'll send her the invite right now.
I think you're muted, Tim, or something. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just unplugged my stuff. You're good. Reagan FaceTime me. She's she just can't get in the meeting. I don't know what to do.
Sending her the link right now.
Okay, I'll tell her that. Hey, she's sending me the link. Okay, just call me if it doesn't work. All right, bye-bye. Okay, we're cool.
Okay, it just went through her email.
Rock and roll.
Okay. All right. And we should talk about that too. Let me make a note about that because we need to talk about how to make sure you get into Zoom. Because there's a couple different ways, but I just make sure you guys are clear. Okay. So, where was I? Oh, good. See, Anna uploaded her image. Do you guys see that over in the chat? So you can click on that and that shows you what she uploaded. And down in the bottom of the chat, you see the little file box. You can click that file and add anything just like you would attach it to an email. You guys see that over on the right? Okay.
I need
So-
to download it to see it.
You will have to download it to see it. Yes,
Okay,
absolutely. But you can see that it's in the thread of conversation, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So so the interviews, the goal with the interviews is to just kind of inspire you and give you different people and what they're experiencing right now and all that kind of stuff, right? And that way, then one person I know, there's at least one person, two people that are on cruise ships primarily, a couple of Broadway people. I sent an email to Bjork Lee. Any of you who know that name, she's an original chorus line. She's the one that taught me the show, and Michael Bennett like gave it to her in his will. I emailed her and I'm hoping she's going to do it, but she is a really busy woman. So we'll see, you know, but there's going to be some really cool people and we'll talk through that in a second. But you could do all interviews and nothing else, and that's fine, right? You could literally do nothing but interviews, 2 interviews a week, and that's fine if we have that many to do. You could opt out and say, you know, I'm not interested in concert dance, so I'm not going to do this interview. I'm going to watch a musical, right? That kind of thing. Hey, Reagan. Yay.
Hey, Queen.
Your mute button is on, so you can leave it on or you can turn it off and say hi to everybody. It's up to you. Over
So
on the bottom.
basically, so I don't have to learn how to use TikTok then if I just
You
can't
don't
figure
have
it
to
out?
if you don't want to. Absolutely.
I downloaded it, but I'm struggling.
I gotcha. So it's really totally up to you. That's why I gave everybody options so everybody could choose, right? So, so back to the syllabus. Let's look at that and be super clear. So solo creation, Ari asked me this earlier. So just to clear this up, you will create a single 2-minute solo work, okay? It's not 2 solo works. It's 1 single solo work, right? And there is all the expectation of how you're going to share it. You will need to share that video on the discussion board so that everybody can comment on it and give you feedback. Clear? Yes? Good, moving on. The TikTok, obviously there's some ideas, you know, I mean, I don't know how many of you are friends with Jay Online, but he did a little West Side Story thing today at his house. If you haven't seen it, you should be friends with him on Facebook because he did like a little like West Side thing come down the hallway. It was pretty funny. So, you know, pick and choose, be creative, get your pets and roommates and brothers and sisters and parents involved, you know, that kind of thing. Cool? Clear? Great. The next one is the online technique class, which I've given you a whole bunch of resources at the end of this page that you can click and take online classes. I uploaded a Broadway specific one yesterday to Facebook. So you can sign up for that as well. So there's lots of options, right? And again, with this, like Anna did, you have to post a picture of you before class and post a picture of you after class so I can see that you didn't just turn the computer on and like play games, right? Okay. Then the concert viewing, concert or movie viewing. On the playlist that I made on YouTube, there's probably 100 different links on the YouTube page that is listed as the class number for this course, the DAN 326, right? There are movie musicals on there. There are dance concerts. There will be more as I continue to find more and things get sent to me by friends and things like that. You can watch anything on there. Like I know West Side Story and another one that I put on there, it's clipped. So like I tagged the first one, but it's cut up in clips. So it's not the whole thing for like 2 hours. It's like 15 minutes or whatever, okay? Or if you have something that you wanna watch, or if you have the Broadway HD series. Sylvia, what is so funny? If you have the Broadway HD series, you know, because that you can get a 7-day free trial. I put that on Facebook the other day, and then you have to pay for it after that, but that might be an option. There's lots of good stuff on PBS that you can watch. So, yes, clear-ish? Sweet, okay. And then the last one is the professional interviews, right? So, and those are your choice, as much of them, as many of them as you want to attend or not attend. Yeah, there's your rubric at the bottom with all of the points and all that kind of stuff. And if you end up doing more and you want to submit an extra 1 or 2 just to make sure that your grade is where you want it to be, you can certainly do that, right? And then I think the next pages are all resources, right? So does that generally make sense? Yeah, any questions on this?
I just want to make sure I'm like totally clear. So like every week we'll have 2 assignments due, and they'll be due by midnight on Wednesday of the following week.
Correct. And I think,
Awesome.
yeah, let's see. I'm gonna pull up. I've got like so many windows open on my computer. If you pull, I think if I pull up the assignments, I don't know if I've built it on your page yet. Oh no, I did. Good. So if you go to modules on your Canvas page, you will see that everything's broken down by weeks. Well, actually, you'll only see 1 week. You'll see the March 23rd through 27th, week 1, post CV edition, right? Okay, so that module has the discussion board for Justin that we'll see on Friday. Also has the interview Q&A. And, oh.
Whoa.
Molly, you did a screen share with all of us, baby girl.
I didn't know
Did
that's
you just escape out of it?
And I muted myself. Oh no.
No worries. No worries. Just hit escape.
Hit escape?
Yep.
I am.
Or you could tell us how you did that.
Because there's a screen share feature on Zoom, so you hit the Zoom screen share instead of.
Oh, fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
I'm
the
so
bottom
stuck right now.
center?
Hang on.
It's all good. Take your time, girl.
You could just leave the discussion and come right back.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, just
I'll be back.
And
I'll
then
be back.
Okay.
Hey.
That's hilarious. She's so sweet. Okay, so in the modules 23 to 27, you'll see the Keats post, and then you'll see the personal dance activity discussion board and the personal dance activity week 1, right? So that's where you'll submit your assignments, and it'll always look like that. Does that clear up questions about how this is going to function? Yeah, what's up, Jake?
If we do the interviews, do we also have to write a paper about the interview too? Every time is a paper?
Yeah, just because then I have proof that you've done the work. It's really more for me to just have the proof of your activity, just in case, if somebody questions anything, you know.
Right.
I assume that, because we'll all be in the interview together, but I also assume that you may not get all your questions asked, or there may be something that's really, you know, Justin may say something super valuable that you think of later on in the night, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can say, hey, this was something that really resonated with me that I need to do for my career, blah, 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 right?
Okay.
Hey, there she is. All right, you good, Mal? Okay, sorry about that, honey.
For the 2 assignments, when you put them, if you do like the 2 assignments, do you put both of them on the same discussion board post or on 2 different discussion board posts?
They will be on the same discussion post.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you decide to do 2 assignments instead of interviews, then you will have only one discussion board that you'll put into for the week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Ari, what's up?
Is one TikTok one assignment?
5.
No, 5 TikToks is one assignment. Got it.
Which I think it says on the syllabus. Double check.
Okay. That's why I didn't know if it was supposed to be broken up or not. I also have another question.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can have like access to your warm-up playlist? Because I kind of missed the drum.
Oh my God, everybody's faces.
Yeah.
What's up, Ellie?
Well, you told me what to look for on Spotify, like when I took Jazz 2 with you, and I could not find it for the life of me.
That's what I keep hearing. Molly helped me set up Spotify. I don't know if Molly, do you know how to for me to share that effectively?
I can share it in Canvas because I have it.
Okay.
I also have it.
And because I can pull it up right now. Actually, do you have a way to copy the link and put it in the chat, Mal?
No. I'll do my best.
No. Sylvia, you do it.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't want to share the screen again.
No, it's all good. And Ari and others, we can certainly, that's the next part of the discussion, is we can decide, do we want to do, maybe we want to meet once a week to kind of get organized and make sure we know what's up, and then once a week we do the warm-up and do a check-in, right? I'm game, honestly, for whatever you guys want, because I think this is really hard on all of us. And the community of artists that we've developed, now we're all pushed to the edges of the universe, you know? So I just want to support you guys in whatever you feel like you need. What's up, Hunter?
I was just going to say, I personally would really benefit if we did have a weekly check-in, because I get really overwhelmed with technology. So to be able to have that affirmation of this is what's going on and this is how we're all doing, that would be great.
Well,
I
then how
agree.
about this? Let me throw this out there, and if you guys agree, then this will be our plan. On Tuesdays, we'll always meet at this time and at normal class time, and we'll check in and talk about what's happening for the week, et cetera, okay? And on Thursday, we can do a warm-up, and then if there's any questions or anything, or you can do the warm-up with me if you want, and then you can move on. Sound like a plan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I suspect that the jazz humans will probably want to join us because they're basically doing the same thing. So Monday we're going to have a check-in, and Wednesday they're going to have warm-up. So you guys are welcome to join that class as well. Cool. So then what I will probably do, if this works for you guys, and I'm still kind of trying to figure all this out, is I won't use the Zoom feature through Canvas. I'll set it up independently so that anybody who wants to come and do it can do it, and I'll do it on the Facebook quarantine page, right? That way then anybody who wants to access it can access it wherever they are. Cool? Great. Okay. The only time that might not work exactly like that is, let me find that page that oh, too many things open. Hold on, I have to go back and find it again. We have
Can I
one
be in a
interview.
disco ball?
What?
Is Kanai in a disco ball?
I know, it's so nice, like the colors.
Who's in a disco ball? Oh, Kanai. I thought
Look
you
at-
said Anaya. I was like, she's
No.
not in class.
Look at Kanai's screen.
Damn it.
Oh, see, I got to get more creative. Did you guys know I had to move out of my office?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
Did
they're
it
going to
collapse
fix
yet?
the floor.
Yeah.
I will say I had a fever dream the other night. So I painted my nails and I had these little bubbles in it, and I had a fever dream that my nails started growing black mold like the floor in the dance studio floor in the Health Innovation Center.
Well, girl, I'm sorry, but you know, that's our reality right now. So
yeah.
Kind of scary. What's up, Sil?
Two things. Posted the song list on the Facebook group.
Oh, perfect.
Second, do we have a time for the Justin interview that's required?
Yes. So that was the other thing I was going to get to is the interviews are all, I'm trying to make them always at 2 o'clock, 2 to roughly 3:30. So Friday's interview will be from 2 to about 3:30. And Justin is kind of, I was telling somebody else this earlier, he's kind of the male version of me. He's like my brother. Like I love Justin. Okay. And he could talk for 5 hours. So if you want to hang on, he will keep talking because that's who he is. But he's awesome and you'll love him. And he's got a lot of great insight. He writes a lot for, he writes blogs for Dance Plug, if you know what Dance Plug is. He writes a lot for that and he's just really cool. So, so yeah, that'll be 2 o'clock on Friday. Now, I know right now we have an interview scheduled with Jenny for next Tuesday. Jenny Fitzpatrick, if you guys remember the dance concert that did the piece with Jay Sean, right? And who else was in that? Madison. Who was the other guy in that, Madison? Oh, Kian. Yeah. So we're scheduled to have an interview with her on Tuesday. So that would be at 2 o'clock and that would go till 3:30. So what we could do is at the end of that interview, we could then do warm up stuff or check in with just this class if we want to. Does that sound like a plan? Yeah? Okay. Because if you look at your MT course calendar assignments, that's the end of your syllabus, if you still have that pulled up, you'll see everything's color coded because this helps me stay sane, right? Sylvia, don't laugh. Oh, this wasn't Sylvia laughing at me. I thought she was. You're always laughing at me, so I always assume it's you. So yeah, so you can see the interviews are all in purple, and then regular on your own class stuff is in pink, and then obviously your dance assignment was due yesterday. So to give you some feedback on who all these people are, I have already uploaded Justin's picture and resume and bio to the Facebook page, so you can pull that down. I might have sent it to you in an announcement, but I'm not sure if I did or not. And I think honestly, if you guys are cool with it, I'm just gonna always put stuff on the Facebook page because then it gets to everybody at once and I don't have to remember if I do it twice. Right? Yes? Okay, but just thank you for making my life easier because I've been on the computer far too long today. So let me talk you through these interview people and tell you who they are and what they do. Okay, so Justin, he's a Broadway guy. He was my assistant on a couple of shows that I've done. He was a guest artist with me at a college that I worked at before I worked for you guys. Super cool, super fun, lots of energy, fantastic tapper. I'm really hoping to get him here next year as a guest artist for us if he's not booked, but he's always booked. Did Radio City for a number of years. Really cool guy. Jenny Fitzpatrick, you know from the dance concert, hopefully, if you don't know her personally, because Ari, you were in her piece too, right?
Jenny's?
Yeah.
I understudied it,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right, you were an understudy. So she is really great, and I think the benefit of having someone like her is she had a professional career somewhere else, and now she's created a regional representation of herself locally, right? And is running her own company and being her own businesswoman and all that, which is awesome, right? Okay, the next one on Friday the 3rd is Jason James. Jason is a good friend of mine that is the national director of Believe Talent, which is a dance competition company, all right? And he was a performer for a number of years as well. We met in New York. We've been friends for a long time, but now he's transitioned to being this executive head of this company, right? And when I go away for dance competition weekends, I'm working for him. So that's a different kind of way to be involved in the arts in a more business-oriented model. Andrew Pearson is another friend of mine that's been my assistant and helped me a lot. He is a member of LA Contemporary Dance, so more contemporary rather than musical theater in nature. Super great guy, super creative, was a guest artist at NKU, I think before any of you guys were here. Does anybody remember Andrew's solo in the dance concert? No? He did a solo for us that was like 15 minutes, a solo that was 15 minutes, and it was so engaging and so fantastic. He's awesome. So I have a copy of it somewhere, so I'll try to get it to you. Eliza Omer, who we are gonna do her interview on Thursday, the 16th, is that right? Yeah, Thursday the 16th, because she's got something planned with her husband, and so they're going to be away on Friday, so she can't do Friday. She is the associate choreographer on Six, the musical at Broadway, and she's done a bunch of different shows. She's done Radio City, right? So these are just all people that I'm like, friends with, and I'm like, hey, talk to my students. So that one will be fun, and she's awesome. She's just super energetic and cool. Marjorie, I don't know about yet because she hasn't gotten back to me. Felix is a cruise ship person. Does anybody on here know Ellie Chancellor? Yeah, Ellie, I talked to Ellie last night, and she's going to be our guest artist for us as well. So Ellie is working on cruise ships a lot, and she's been a singer-dancer, and I told her she's like one of the first people that ever graduated from NKU with me. Like, she's one of my first NKU babies. So we're gonna interview her, which will be awesome. And she'll just be super fun for you guys to see her. Felix Marchante is Latino and also works on cruise ships for the most part and does industrials and is bilingual. So I thought that would be cool. So I'm trying to give you a good cross section, and there's gonna be more. Like, this is just the people that I got immediately that I could get to. Shut up, who's the little man? Or is it a girl?
This is Hunter's
That's
niece,
my
Skylar.
niece.
Say
Oh
hi,
my God.
Skylar.
Hi.
Say hi. You wanna say hi? No, she's just gonna
It's
watch.
like there's a lot of people, and I don't know what to do with that.
Look, there's Hunty right there. You see her?
Hi,
Skylar. Exactly.
Okay, I'm muting. Sorry.
You're fine. There's your TikTok partner right there.
I've been stuck in my house with my niece too, and today we turned the kitchen into a club, and we were dancing to "Do You Believe in Life After Love?"
I love
and
it.
It was the best. I had, like, my whole family was home, and we were just all in the kitchen.
Girl, just record that. Put it up there. Let's all see it.
I'll post it to Facebook. It was fun.
What's she saying?
She sees Hunter, so she's talking.
That's adorable. It's all good. Okay. So that's kind of the interview assignments. Okay. I feel like I've gone through everything that you might have questions about. Yes, no? What else do we need to talk? Ellie,
Ellie, me?
Oh,
yeah, I have a thing. I can't I can't find the Facebook group.
Can somebody let me see if
I'll invite you, Tina.
You probably got an
Invite
invite, probably
me.
deep in your notifications. You probably have to like accept the invite to be
Okay.
able to find it.
Are we friends on
Okay.
Facebook, Tina?
I don't know.
I just invited
Let me
you,
see.
Tina.
Great. Jake's got you.
Okay. Thank you.
1 minute, okay.
There's also a way to pin the group on your Facebook app so you like constantly see it all the time.
Yeah, so the notifications will always come up. Yeah. So. What else? What else do you guys need to feel successful? Ellie.
So I might just, it might just be going over my head, but what exactly constitutes a like one assignment? Because I feel like there's a lot, especially to have 2 a week.
Right.
Or not a lot. I feel like there's, so because it's 5, right? Minus all of the interviews. Because the way I look at it is like the solo is 1 assignment, the TikToks is 1 assignment, and I don't know how that's going to fill all the space.
Correct. So let's say for week 1, you're like, okay, I'm going to create a solo and I'm going to attend Justin's interview. That's week 1. That's it. Then for week 2, I'm not going to do any interviews. I'm going to watch West Side Story and I'm going to take an online class. Can somebody invite Donnie?
I got
Or
it.
Mary, just tell Jay Sean to do it.
Or Jay Sean, invite Donnie into the group.
All right.
Thank you, Jay Sean. Does that make sense, Elle?
Yeah, so is there like just 1 online class and just 1 movie or whatever? Okay.
Because in reality, our class lasts about an hour and a half, right? So really, I'm trying to give you roughly 3 hours of activity a week. And that's it, right? So if you take an online class for an hour or an hour and a half, well, there's 1 class time. If you do 5 TikToks, that's going to take you an hour, right? There you go. If you do the interview and you do an online class, hour and a half. Get where I'm going?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm trying not to overwhelm you because I know you've got other stuff going on, but I also want it to be fun and try to create a sense of community for you. Yeah? Does that help, Elle? You feel better?
Yeah, I think it'll feel better once we go along.
And I think once you see other people doing stuff and starting to post things, then you'll be like, okay, because I think there's always that fear of like, well, I don't know if what I'm choosing is appropriate or if what I'm choosing is the right thing to do. It's all right. Like I said, we're looking at this as a pass-fail circumstance. Just do something so I can give you credit for it. Okay? What's up, Madison?
So it can be just anything on TikTok.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
No. I'm just wondering if it has to be like a certain, like, if it has to do anything with, does it have to be about dance every single time?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it kind of probably should be because it's a dance class.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, do you want to do fitness stuff? Why are you asking?
Well, just doing 5 every week, I might run out of dance stuff to do.
That
you
is
know?
not true.
What? Why is she making me mute this? Why is she making me feel like this?
Shut up.
Why is she doing that?
Wait, press your mute, Madison. Press your mute.
Oh shit.
You've got Sylvia to help you. You're going to be fine. Come on. I almost texted Ari the other day because I wanted that video of you doing In the Heights for this film that you guys are going to get coming out.
Ari?
Oh, wait, the one that I texted you the other day?
Yes, I almost had you, like, I was trying to find it and I couldn't figure out where it was because I was going to put it in this movie that I'm sending out to all of you guys later today. You're going to get like a 20-minute movie from me with all the dance faculty.
Ari, send it again. That was gold.
Find it, or do you want me to send it again?
No, the movie's already processing. I decided not to include any students because then I figured somebody would be like, oh, those are Tracy's favorites. And so I was like, I'm not going to put any students on it because then people will freak out emotionally. But yeah, but you'll see there's a movie coming out. I'm going to post it to Canvas in probably a couple of hours. It's processing. It's finalizing right now. That is basically talking about all the classes for the fall so you can meet all the faculty. So yeah, that's what it was going to put on. But even that, Madison, post that. There's your TikTok for week 1. You're done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Serve it up. I like that your world is on fire, Logan. Good.
Welcome to hell.
What's up, Elle?
Can we do TikToks more than once? Like,
oh yeah, I don't care.
Okay, that's where. Okay,
So
I got it.
5 TikToks 1 week, or is 1 TikTok 1 week?
Well, look at the syllabus. I think it's 5 for 1 assignment. Like you basically get 1 point per TikTok. Because here's the deal. If we're going to do this, then we might as well trend it, right? We should get on Ellen if we're gonna do this for our classes.
If y'all don't hype each other's TikToks up, I'm gonna be mad because if I'm not famous by the time this is over, flipping table.
Show me how to use
Let me
it.
put your handle for TikTok in the chat.
Okay.
Your handle for TikTok in the chat so you guys can all follow each other.
It's the same as my Instagram.
Where would I find that?
I need to figure out my username.
I don't. I have it. I've never used it.
Hey, Donnie, did you get it?
Hey, Donnie.
Did you get the invite?
Donnie's
Yeah.
like overwhelmed. Too much technology.
Please. Yes. Please let me. We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I thought if we do it the right way, we might end up getting an invitation to Ellen or something for the cool way that we dealt with the coronavirus. You know, I would not be mad because then I could ask her for a new dance floor.
Ellen would give us a new dance floor, and that's the tea.
Would, and it would be sponsored by Shutterfly.
Did I just drop that mic? I think I did. I hope
We
somebody
should
picked
make
it
a
up.
TikTok about it, and then when the TikTok goes viral, you know what I'm saying? I'll
I
work
don't know
on
what
it.
you're talking about.
Work on it, sketch.
Got you.
Question.
I just work here. Let me do that. And guys, this recording of this I'll put this on Canvas so that anybody who wasn't here can see it, or if you need to look any stuff up on the chat, you can look it up. Okay. Okay. Other questions? Sketchy, what's up?
I asked yesterday, but now that Ari's here, because we're the only two that are in crossover of Jazz 3 and MT Dance.
Yep.
So
That TikTok.
I guess the question is, like, for interviews and stuff, like, is there any overlap, or do you want us to make sure to turn in like complete separate assignments for both?
I think just for records, I'm probably gonna need complete separate assignments for both.
Okay.
Is that doable?
Yeah, so I'll just have to pick and choose, like, this interview is going to be towards Jazz 3, this interview is going to be for.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Or if you want to, because I think you'll probably want to do the interviews no matter what. Maybe you don't use all the interviews for. Maybe you save the interviews for extras for your. Like maybe you don't. I don't know. Think about what is going to be the hardest for you to do, or the hardest for you to like have a good record of. Use those as the ones that you don't know where they're going to go, and stick it somewhere. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you two are the only crossovers. Everybody else. Oh my God, you have Mike King with like crazy eyes. Logan, you're having too much fun.
He was gonna make it as a doormat for Mike, but we can't do that anymore.
I love it.
There's text that doesn't fit on the screen, but it just says in big red letters, "Don't look at me."
Wait, can you send that to me? I'm in a dialects class with him, and I really want to send that to him.
Oh, you see?
I've shown it.
Upload it on here, Logan.
Okay.
Upload it on the file.
I sent Madison's
Don't look at me.
dance video if anyone wanted to witness it.
Oh, is it?
It's in the chat.
Yes, you guys are gonna love it. It's really good. I especially like when he like runs into the furniture. That's my favorite part.
I used my Tracy voice part of it.
Where you were like rapping.
I was like my man Cole Porter says.
You did. I heard it.
It's pretty good, guys.
That's when I was like full on, like if I was busy now, that was more busy trying to figure this thing out. So my voice is getting tired from talking all day. So, okay. Other thoughts, other questions? Hunter, you're in two places at once. Oh my God. Yes, Court.
I guess I'm wondering about like the quality of the TikTok. Like, do I get the points if I like scoop up my cat and dance around the living room with her in my arms?
Yes, look at Logan right now.
Okay.
Wait. Wink.
Where did he
Oh my
go?
God.
Oh my gosh. That looks like this is not everyone got to see. Oh, hold on. Not everyone got to see her, but this is Lola.
She's cute.
I love her.
Baby is downstairs with Daisy because we have a million animals in our house right now. But Daisy's our dog, and then Baby's our other cat. So we've got Don't Touch Lola, Nobody Puts Baby in the Corner, and Miss Daisy Duke.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I want a cat.
My dogs are downstairs, but I'm sure you'll see them eventually.
Yeah.
Let me have a dog.
I've got a fish.
Dance with the fish.
Oh, I'm planning it. Don't worry.
Yes.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just do a little Finding Nemo something, you know?
Gotta clean his tank first.
All right. Any other questions or pertinent information to this class? Anything I can help you with? Going once, going twice. Feel doable? Understand?
Doable.
Hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully it'll keep us connected as a group, right? That's the plan. So what's up, Belle?
First interview is still mandatory, yes?
Yes, just so we can all do it together, right? So for this week, you only have one other assignment to do, right? That's easy. Because the interview's already going to be done for you so you can learn how to do it, right? But, you know, I know you're all sitting around with nothing to do. Put on Newsies, put on Holiday Inn, put on West Side Story, right? Because you've got to do those, the role things anyway, so it's a great way to investigate. And remember, all those things are on, there's those playlists that you can look through, right, on YouTube. So, yeah, Jake.
The paper that we write at the end of the week, can it have both things in the paper, like the both activities we did, or does
That's
it?
fine. If you want to combine it, sure.
Okay.
Yep, I'm fine with that. Just make sure you identify it, because I'm going to have to do this. Thank you, Court. All right. So that's reasons why it's good to keep the microphone on mute if you know that you're in a loud household, right? But Jake, you can do that all together. Just make sure you document at the top so that I don't miss it, because there's just so much coming in, and sure. I really don't want to have to go back and do everything twice. So treat me like I'm a 5-year-old and make it super clear. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Tim, what's up?
For the current role assignment, would I be allowed to do Buried Child since it's canceled?
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. And have you guys heard from the faculty or from the department yet about Buried Child and about Mamma Mia?
Yeah, they got the acts in there.
Yes. Well, there's more information to come. So that's all I can say right now.
Okay.
Okay. But there's more information to come.
Don't, hey.
I can't say it. It's not mine to say. It's not my show.
Spill the tea.
You're just gonna say that?
You can't just say that. All
Well, I
right.
thought maybe you'd already heard. So
No.
Now.
Don't tell us shit.
Yeah, we've already heard, but we just want to hear from you. Yeah.
shut up, Jake.
Lose the 20 pounds I just gained.
Just know there's something coming. Yeah.
I know you.
Something.
I know you.
I don't know what it is.
But you do know.
I do.
I don't know who's work here.
It's
Where's the
actually-
sweatshirt, Tracy? Where's the sweatshirt?
You know what? The sweatshirt is in the dryer as we speak. I'll have it for next class.
All I'm saying.
Yes. You guys that are MTs, if you were in the dance concert, the dancers got me this the seniors got me this fabulous sweatshirt that has all my sayings on the back.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know, it's fantastic. I love it. So yeah, it's being washed right now. Okay. I feel like I've given you everything I can possibly give you for you to be successful. Truth?
Yes.
Okay. If you need to get in touch with me, the best way is to go through my appointments link and make a Zoom meeting. That's going to be your best bet. Right now, my office hours are set up so that this class doesn't conflict, but my other classes do. So I'm probably going to move those availability hours around a little bit. So if you want to make an appointment with me, rather than emailing me, because there's so much coming in, find that link, which I will post, I will pin to the Facebook page. Use that, because then that way it automates and I can make a Zoom meeting, and then, you know, we don't have to go back and forth like 3 times. Cool? Okay. And I'm happy to meet with anybody to talk about scheduling for the fall, to talk about class, to talk about any and everything, right? So, because it's also just a way for us to stay connected. Or if there's like 2 of you that you're like, we want to do this, but we want some more information, or Ari and Sketch, if you guys want to meet together and maybe we talk about if it feels like that's too much or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I know you have other classes too, and the goal was, this was supposed to be the easy class where you just show up and do the fun stuff, and now it's not that, and I get that, right? So we got to figure out how to make it survivable and still have you ready for the fall. So, okay, everybody good? Going once, going twice. All right, take care of yourselves. You know where I am if you need me. Bye.
Rick's background is so scary.